take a little trip with me for a moment. Let's check my eBay. Look at this. Optiplexes from 2012, 2013, 60, 70, $80. Look at that. That's $100 quad-core AMD FX. That's insanity. The $70, $200, let's check. It's like an auction. Well, it is an auction, but let's see. 10th gen AIO, that's like $230. That's okay. But besides that, the rest of it is just expensive. $40 for third gen thing. And let's look at mine. That hasn't sold. That hasn't sold. That hasn't sold. What do we call this? A stalemate. Hey guys, this is Oasis Tech Repairs here today to tell you guys I am at a sort of stalemate. Nothing's selling. Nothing is moving. Everything's expensive. And no one wants anything. So, what are we supposed to do as tech creators? I notice on YouTube, there's less tech creators creating content about working with their devices and more content about, let's say, sponsorships or just like random pieces of tech like chairs or I don't know, robot Roomba looking things. Like there's less about the hardware now. And I think part of it is because of the whole Ramageddon, or whatever you want to affectionately know this as, because everything's expensive. No one wants anything. So, us sellers, get stuck in a loop, in a bind, if you will. Like, just not being able to sell anything. I can't get you guys computer content because there's really no computers to sell. I mean, this thing has been on the market for, I think, a few months at this point. And it's a nice PC. It is, in my opinion, my best PC I've built out of the what is this, the third one? Yeah, because it was 1070, 580, and now it's another 1070 build. This is the best out of the three that I've built in my time working with my friend with our Oasis Tech Repair endeavor. And it's the slowest to sell. And I think it's partly because of the price, but also I think because no one wants to buy computers in this time. So, where was I going with this? Like, I have to make this video because there's nothing else I can really talk about. I mean, I have this right here. I have an old piece of tech that I found fairly recently that I don't know what to do with because it doesn't have a charger. But, like, I can't really make any videos about anything because I don't have the next PC to be making. I don't have the volume to be putting out a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of ThinkPads or whatever. And that's the problem with being a small content creator. I can't call myself a content creator. This isn't really like a full-time thing for me. But like being a small YouTuber, like, it's just difficult because I've got to juggle everything and then deal with the fact that my business isn't businessing. I mean, I could just go on and say, oh, I could dump more money into it, because I can, but do I really want to do that? No, I mean, let's look through some stuff again, because I already showed you guys at the beginning. Like, you can't get computers or computer parts are nearly as cheap anymore. There's some stuff, like the really old graphics cards, that there's some deals about, but like, look at this. This is a 3020. This is a 4th gen Optiplex for $80. They're not cheap anymore. You used to be able to get one for $40, but I'm typing with one hand here. Disregard. You used to be able to get one for $40, and now buy it now because I can't stand auctions. $30, 3040 micro, nothing in it. $790, $30, i3 2100. That's the best you're gonna get for $30, and you still have to get storage, and it's an ultra small form factor, so there's no PCIe slots. Pardon my horrible camera angle. No, nothing. It's just a bare case. Like, I can't get this stuff to recase and build PCs out of like I have been with the few Optiplex, or with the Optiplex, the Lenovo. Those are the only two that I've done so far, but I want to do more in the future with, I told you guys already, I have the, so ideally I want to get something like this 20 series Optiplex Pentium G1840. This would be actually a good idea to recase if it's a regular motherboard, because this is a 4th gen motherboard right here, which it does not appear to be, because I have this bad boy, the 4590, to toss in there and make a cheap $200-300 gaming PC out of, with like a 1650 if I can find one. But you look on Marketplace, I'm going to put a picture in probably like right here, at 1650s, and people are selling them for insane prices. It's a 1650. The best it's going to be playing is Forza Horizon 6 in low settings, which still amazes me that it can play, but, like, that's not hardware you want to get anymore. The reason I'm so hesitant on using these old i5s, like this 2400 here, that I'm not going to use in a build to sell, is because something like this 4590, is the absolute minimum I would be willing to build with a gaming PC. Because this in like a 1650 is the only thing that I can think of. Obviously, this isn't the best end-all be-all for, oh my lord, for PC bottlenecks, but like the only this is the base you are going to be playing anything with, because it's just old hardware. I mean, come on, buddy. Hey, my god. Give me a second. I didn't know so many ads were on the PC Builds website now. This is just sad. But look at 1650 and 4590 is the least bottleneck you're gonna get, which isn't great because, or well, the bottleneck is fine, but the performance of those two things is not going to be great. You're going to be hitting 60 FPS, sure, at 1080p in games that are like 8 years old at this point. You're not going to be playing Cyberpunk super well, if at all. And if you can play it, it's going to be like 20 FPS. So, for now, for you guys, I'm going to do what I can with what I've got. Which is to say, not much. I don't have much content I can do because this hasn't sold. If you guys want it, you can have it. It's on eBay, it's on Marketplace, if you're local. Have at it. But until this sells and until we have profit to get things rolling again, I'm not going to be dumping more money into this business because we just haven't seen the sell volume quite yet. So, with that, you might not get another video from me in a while. Though now that spring cleaning is coming around, our local e-waste is looking pretty good with stuff there. So I'm hoping another free PC will crop up. It seemed like we've gotten one free PC per year, what with the Pavilion, what with the Lenovo that I was gifted, what with the Optiplex that I found. Poor baby is sitting over there empty. So yeah, I will catch you guys in another one, another video eventually. Maybe it'll be a year from now, maybe it'll be 2 days from now, who knows. Thank you for watching. PC sympathizers who cannot find good parts for the life of them. Tell me your bad experiences with expensive listings you found, because the worst I've found so far is a $200 GTX 1650. Oasis Tech Repairs will not be tech repairing for a while because there hasn't been any demand. So, until that demand crops up, goodbye.